One of the nice things about hemp is that it has a natural UV protection built into it. So for hats, you know, for bouncing off the UV, so don't get sunstroke. I have a very good friend who goes to India once a year to meditate, and he also goes to college. And his mom has a hemp clothing store in the Kootenays, and this is a hemp and wool blended fabric that he makes sweaters from. He designs the sweaters and has them made in Nepal. And Gail has one, and this is her model. So lots of styles. Liberty has blended hemp with recycled plastic. So this is the old pop bottles that you throw in your blue bins. And where do they go? Well, they actually, a lot of it anyways, ends up being turned into fabric. And so these have, it's called PET, and it has so this is hemp blended with this recycled fabric. So pretty cool stuff. They're actually a skateboard and what's that, a surfboard company, and they wanted cool clothing to go with what they do, so they developed a whole bunch of clothing so people can go surf. Yeah.
What's the percentage of plastic? You don't have to be
and here in Victoria, we've got lots of people that come to us with things, and I thought these were kind of very nice. Young woman makes pads for ladies' days, and washable, recyclable, and is hemp and cotton, made here in Victoria. Another young woman in Victoria came up with this brilliant idea. I should open it up again. These are sandwich bags, and this is hemp textile, and she then covers it with wax. And so instead of using saran wrap or plastic bag to carry sandwiches, tool to work, you can use these washable applicators and made in Victoria cuisine. It also has a lot of. Oh, there you go.
Or you can put a lot
Yeah.
of, you're cracking leftovers in sandwich for the day.
Yeah, and she makes different sizes, like single sandwich bag, covering. The seeds of the plant have a lot of oil in them, and it's to crush to make oil. You can do a couple things with it. One is for food products. I want to talk about food in a minute. But this is an oil from Saskatchewan. But the other thing you can do is make body care products. And we have 4 different companies, all pretty local. The one that's not so local is from Saskatchewan, but we love them because they have a farm in Saskatchewan. They grow their own hemp, crush the seeds into oil, and they make soap products. And then we sell them in our store. So we just like that fact that it's just them, us. And the other ones are one from Trail, one from Fino, one from Victoria, who make hemp-based body care products. We have creams, shampoos. You can see how great a job it does. Soaps. And so I brought just a couple of samples of soaps. These are ones that we made in Victoria. So, name a president of the United States of America who grew hemp for a prize. Jefferson. Who said Jefferson? 2 people did. George Washington and Thomas Jefferson both grew hemp. And that day it wasn't an evil thing. I wish I could say name a prime minister, but I don't know. Sorry.
Declaration of Independence is very confident as well.
Not the final version, but the lead-up ones. The final one was on vellum, and if you go, apparently, I haven't been there. Apparently, if you go to the Smithsonian Institute, they'll show you the draft copies that are on hemp, and it says on other fibers. So, do you think that deserves a star? So, I think so. This is the newest one. These guys called Sea Wench. I love the name, and they're from Tofino. Food. What Canada can do, because we can't make textiles, we can make food products. So, and it's the seed of the plant that's used. Lots of healthy stuff in it, like lots of protein and lots of omega-3, 6, and 9. Now those omega oils are in the same balance apparently as what our body needs. So it's like really cool stuff. Ted's a vegetarian. Can eat this and get the protein that he's not getting from meat. One reason to eat meat is for protein value. And if you can't get it from meat, if you choose not to eat meat, you have to get it somewhere. And he'll tell you how good it is to use seeds. Now we use 2 different companies in there, or other ones out there, but primarily hemp hearts come from Lethbridge, Alberta. And the one that we lead to currently is a good seed because Blake lives here in Victoria, but he farms in Saskatchewan. And he's also attempting to get his farm 100% organic, which means you have to go through a big bureaucratic process. And he's got most of his fields there, so it's organically grown, but he's not totally certified yet, but he will be next year. Seeds, and this is a powder. It takes you can't take a seed off the farm without going to jail or something like that, because you might grow it. So they have to take the shell off the seed, and so that's why that company calls it hemp hearts. And so it's basically the heart of the seed. In this technology, they just crush the seed, including the covering, and make a powder. And it's a very good, kind of like flour. You can mix it into smoothies. We like to put it in pancakes, actually. You can't use them. If your recipe calls for a cup of flour, you don't want to use a whole cup of this. It would be a little bit too strong in taste, but you can use a third of it or something like that. You get a lot of food value, gives it a nice flavor. Oh, yeah, the oils, too. Here's another great product made in Vancouver. It's a natural lubricant. And apparently, a young friend of mine up in the coop, he said, be careful of that stuff, it gets you pregnant. So, that's just a warning. Comes with a warning. Okay. Here's a little goodie for somebody who's going to need another question. How many annual AGMs has the Cannabis Club had?
10. This one's 11, it hasn't happened yet.
I would say 11, but I think that's what it said there. So we're at 10.3. I wasn't able to get too many seed samples, but there are some up here at the end of the day if anybody wants to come down, grab what they can. We usually have them in the store for free. It's a little sample, get you hooked on it. And some information about it.
How close are, what's the problem with getting a textile manufactured in Canada?
Money. Just a small thing, like a couple $1 million. There is a company out of Vancouver that's been attempting to have one built in northern Saskatchewan. No, we're talking prairies mostly, so farmers can grow lots. I mean, I've heard over the years, oh, look at all the clear cuts, we could grow hemp. And I think, well, yeah, it would grow there, but who wants to farm on the way up in the mountains, right? I'm from the mountains, and you don't go farming on the mountains. It's a little bit crazy. So you want flat land, and you want something easy. So they're trying to build a textile mill. I've heard that they've got money, but it's still, to this day, it's never been actually built. But it's probably a few $1 million to do what they have to do. And I was thinking, all that money they threw at General Motors and Ford, all that stimulus stuff, what the hell are they doing stimulating the whole economy of the prairies by building this plant? Farmers would grow it. I could get textiles, I could make clothing, it'd be all closer to home, etc., etc.
So Hempology is getting their first textiles manufactured in the country.
China for 10,000 years never stopped making textiles. The U.S. is very good.